This is Disney Entertainment News Today. I'm Rob Whiteside, and here now are the top Disney entertainment stories for Tuesday, July 5th, 2022. Well, the highly anticipated sequel Hocus Pocus 2 comes out on September 30th on Disney+, and the trailer debuted last week. It's been 29 years since someone lit the black flame candle and resurrected the 17th century sisters, and they're looking for revenge. Now it's up to 3 high school students to stop the ravenous witches from wreaking a new kind of havoc on Salem before dawn on All Hallows Eve. Hocus Pocus 2 also stars Sam Richardson from The Tomorrow War, Doug Jones from The Shape of Water, Hannah Waddingham from Ted Lasso, Whitney Peak from Gossip Girl, Belissa Escobedo from American Horror Stories, Lilia Buckingham from Dirt, and Tony Hale from Veep. The film is directed by Ann Fletcher and produced by Lynn Harris, with Ralph Winter, David Kirshner, and Adam Shankman serving as executive producers. Thor Love and Thunder director Taika Waititi is set to co-write and direct a Star Wars feature film in the near future. Though it was implied that Waititi's film may hit theaters in 2023, he confirmed in an interview with The Wrap that it won't begin filming this year. Quote, "Not this year," he said. "I'm going to be in New Zealand from August until the end of the year with Our Flag Means Death and Time Bandits, and during that time I will still be writing." He added, "I'm still trying to figure out what the story is." Though Waititi is still working on the story, we do know that it will be about characters outside of the Skywalker saga. The December 2023 date that Lucasfilm president Kathleen Kennedy referenced may still be for Star Wars Rogue Squadron, directed by Patty Jenkins, though Kennedy had previously said that was, quote, pushed off to the side for the moment. In more Taika Waititi news, in an interview with IGN, the Thor Love and Thunder director explained that Marvel changed Gorr the God Butcher's design to avoid comparisons to Voldemort. In the comics, Gorr has a pale face with almost no nose, a thin mouth, and white eyes. The design is similar to Voldemort, the main villain of the Harry Potter series. And because of this, Waititi explained, they decided to depart from the design but keep, quote, elements of the tone of the character. Watch the IGN video with Waititi right now on WDWNT.com. Ultimately, Gorr, as played by Christian Bale, is still as pale and bald as the comic version of the character, but has more defined facial features, plus gray stripes running down his forehead. How do you feel about the changes to Gorr the God Butcher's design? Let us know what you think in the comments below. Christian Bale revealed during an interview that he filmed scenes with Peter Dinklage and Jeff Goldblum for Thor Love and Thunder, but both were ultimately cut from the movie. Bale portrays Gorr the God Butcher, as we mentioned. Dinklage previously appeared in Avengers Infinity War, and Goldblum as the Grand Master in Thor Ragnarok. Quote, "I got to work with Peter Dinklage. That's not in the final film, but he's fantastic," Bale said. "I got to work with Jeff Goldblum. He's not in the final film either. As you see, a lot of stuff ends up on the cutting room floor, even though it is beautiful, brilliant stuff." Watch the full interview with Bale on our website, and tickets are now on sale for Thor Love and Thunder, opening this weekend. The Marvel shows originally produced for Netflix, including Jessica Jones, recently made the move to Disney+. Though the shows have been mostly disconnected from the rest of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, Charlie Cox recently appeared as Matt Murdock in Spider-Man No Way Home, and Vincent D'Onofrio returned as the Kingpin in Hawkeye. Now, amidst rumors that Jessica Jones might reappear in the MCU, Disney Plus has unexpectedly changed the title of the Jessica Jones series. The series is still listed as Jessica Jones on the homepage and in searches, but is now called AKA Jessica Jones in the title sequence of each episode. When the show was originally being developed at ABC, that was the title. It was later simplified to Jessica Jones when it moved to Netflix. Each episode title of the series still began with AKA. The change seems random if Marvel isn't planning some sort of return for the character. Jessica Jones was portrayed by Kristen Ritter in both the eponymous series and The Defenders. In some very strange news, Howard Stern seemed to accidentally confirm on his SiriusXM radio show that he will be portraying Marvel's Doctor Doom, or a character in a Doom-related project. During a commercial break, Stern's mic was still hot when he was asked if he was going to be working this summer, and he said, quote, "I'm going to do Dr. Doom." Stern says he called Robert Downey Jr. for advice on acting and also seemed to reference Jon Favreau. Since Stern said this was a summer project, production would have to start soon. It could be Marvel's planned Fantastic Four film, which is in need of a new director after John Watts dropped out. It could also be a Dr. Doom solo project. Stern's wording leaves open the possibility that he would portray Doom or someone else in a Dr. Doom-centric project. Calling Robert Downey Jr. also implies this is a bigger live-action project and not a voice role for something just animated. Stern may also have been playing an odd prank. Still, the possibilities are almost endless. What are you hoping this Dr. Doom project could be? Let us know in the comments. Empire Magazine has provided fans with a first look at Sigourney Weaver's new character in Avatar: The Way of Water. Weaver portrayed Dr. Grace Augustine in the first Avatar, but the character died. Weaver is back in a brand new character, Jake and Natiri's adopted teenage daughter, Kiri. In an image shared by Empire, Kiri is shown watching a video of Dr. Augustine. Kiri is also featured swimming underwater on the August 2022 cover of Empire. Quote, "I think we all pretty much remember what we were feeling as adolescents," Weaver told Empire about playing the character. "I certainly do. I was 5'10" or 5'11" when I was 11 years old. I felt strongly that Kiri would feel awkward a lot of the time. She's searching for who she is. I was thrilled to be given that challenge by James Cameron." "As an acting challenge, it's big," James Cameron said. "We're going to have a 60-something actor playing a character decades younger than her actual biological age." Sig thought it was all kinds of fun. Weaver workshopped with a group of teenage girls to prepare for the role. Cameron said that when portraying Kiri, quote, "She looked younger, she had more energy, and she never quite stepped out of Kiri for our whole capture period. She had a glow on her face and lightness in her step and a fun spirit." Avatar: The Way of Water hits theaters on December 16, 2022, and you can watch that first teaser trailer for the much-anticipated sequel right here on our website. Early access for Disney Dreamlight Valley will open on September 6. The new simulation game was announced back in April. It will be available on PC and consoles on September 6. And while the full game will be free, early access users will need an Xbox Game Pass membership or will have to pay for a Founders Pack. Pricing has not been announced yet. Publisher Gameloft said that they're aiming for a 2023 full release after the early access period. Here's a quick description of Disney Dreamlight Valley from the game's website. Disney Dreamlight Valley is a hybrid between a life sim and an adventure game rich with quests, exploration, and engaging activities featuring Disney and Pixar friends both old and new. Once an idyllic land, Dreamlight Valley was a place where Disney and Pixar characters lived in harmony until the forgetting. Night thorns grew across the land and severed the wonderful memories tied to this magical place, and with nowhere else to go, the hopeless inhabitants of Dreamlight Valley retreated behind locked doors in the Dream Castle. Now it's up to you to discover the stories of the world and bring the magic back to Dreamlight Valley. You can watch the announcement trailer on our website. Funko and Disney have teamed up again for a new board game, and this time the theme is the cult classic A Goofy Movie. Global superstar Powerline is back on tour, and Max, PJ, Bobby, and Roxanne are headed to the concert. This colorful, fun game will whisk you back to the 1990s as you race to stand out above the crowd and be the first to score seats to the show. Collect scrapbook memories on your way to Powerline's concert, and don't spend too much time with the Leaning Tower of Chisa. This game is designed for 2 to 4 players ages 7 and up, and it takes about 25 minutes to play. You can find out more about the game and get a link to buy it on wdwnt.com. Uber Eats customers can now take advantage of a promotional offer for the Disney Bundle, which includes subscriptions for Disney+, Hulu, and ESPN+. Uber Eats users in the U.S. can receive 2 complimentary months of the Disney Plus bundle. This offer is available through August 30th, 2022. Vice versa, Disney Plus subscribers in the U.S. can receive 6 complimentary months of Uber One and a $25 credit on their first Uber Eats order. This offer is valid through September 17th, 2022. You can check out our website for much more information. And finally, according to Deadline, Bob Iger, the former CEO of Disney, plans to write another book about his 15-year history as the company's chief. This book will focus on what it's like to face crisis and disruption as a leader. Iger released his first book, The Ride of a Lifetime, Lessons Learned from 15 Years as CEO of the Walt Disney Company, back in September of 2019. He plans to have this new unnamed book on shelves by 2024. This book will address the difficulties of being a leader during the times of crisis like the COVID-19 pandemic. The former Disney CEO explained his reasoning for writing this new book with, quote, "I hope the principles that guided me during periods of crisis and change throughout my career will help the next generation of leaders face an uncertain future with confidence." We're looking forward to the experience Bob Iger will pass down to us in his newest book. Will you be picking up a copy? Did you read The Ride of a Lifetime? Let us know where in the comments below. For the absolute latest in Disney entertainment news, head on over to WDWNT.com and follow us on all of your favorite social media platforms. If you're enjoying this show, and we hope you are, please be sure to like this video, subscribe to WDWNT TV on YouTube for more great content, and click the bell for notifications. Also hit select all notifications so you never miss an episode of the show. And if you enjoy Disney movies and TV shows, don't forget to join us for our weekly review show, Deep in the Plus. We do that show live every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern, and you can find previous episodes available on demand right here on WDWNT TV. For the worldwide leader in Disney parks news and entertainment, this is Rob Whiteside saying, don't have a good day, have a great day, and we'll see you next time.